Okay, the lack of interest among adolescents in school science courses is a complex issue, but two factors are particularly critical. I think this is because we're talking about an abstract idea, which is an issue, and an issue needs kind of abstract components, and
So
I think
why
factors
not?
is the best.
Yeah, what why not items?
I think items would imply concrete things that you could point to on a list, or even physical things
Oh,
that
physical things.
that
Perfect.
yeah.
Yeah.
So items
Yeah.
is too concrete.
Yeah.
Standards doesn't fit the context,
Yeah. Mm,
because it's about an issue, not so much about like criteria or
mm.
judging. Um,
Perfect.
yeah, and
Excellent.
objects again is too concrete.
Exactly.
Um,
You're
mm.
right. And
um,
here,
okay, so one of the clues in this one is with.
wait.
So that combination, being confronted with a range of subjects, that is being presented in a kind of challenging way with those. The with doesn't fit with any of the other verbs there.
So when I said that I confronted my friend by, I don't know, cheating on the exam, is it correct?
What you would do is you would confront your friend with evidence that he had cheated on the exam. So that is, you show him evidence that you have, you confront him with that evidence. You're challenging him, but also showing him something. And I think that's what the sense of this is, that it's not just that they have to learn about a lot of different subjects, it's also that each of them is challenging. Um, yeah, so and that preposition with doesn't really combine in this context with any of the other verbs very well.
Yeah,
Mm.
exactly. So confront here means just make some challenges, or I
It
mean,
means both to show and challenge. So to confront
show
someone
and
with something is to show them that thing in a challenging way.
uh,
It,
okay. Can you give us? My boss confronted me yesterday for being like something.
yeah, so in that case, there's no object that's being used, right? He's directly challenging you.
He
He's
told me you will be
confronting you.
fired. Is this
Yeah,
correct?
yeah.
Okay.
But if he came to you and said, "Here's an email that you wrote where you insulted the director of this unit," um, he would be confronting you with evidence of your own unprofessionalism or
When we said confront means that bring some example to show that you are not correct in
to
this.
confront with. So you're
Yeah.
bringing something and showing it. Is there an additional object involved? Um, it's different to confronting someone directly. If you drop that preposition, then you're kind of just
Because
challenging them directly.
yeah. So is it correct? Come face to face with
Yeah,
somebody.
so if I confront somebody, I'm usually coming face to face, whereas if I confront them with something, I'm somehow showing that to them.
So if
So,
so assume that there are two people, because to be honest, I searched this one for 2 or 3 times, but I have one problem with. So when I see my friend, I will come to his face and tell him, "Why did you tell my parents that I did that bad things?" And I will show that, okay, this is the evidence that my father. So does it mean confront these actions?
so you're both confronting your friend and you're confronting him with evidence.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, yeah. So the with is when you're bringing something to their attention as part of that process.
Okay, great.
And in the example text, um, it's really that sense of academically challenging. Like it's not so much a personal challenge as it is, although they do sort of talk about that too. It's also that there's just so many subjects that they have to learn about.
Perfect. Yeah,
Mm.
and also it is correct that personal value is correct, but we don't know why personal
Mm.
moral or personal status is wrong.
Okay, so morale has quite a different meaning. Morale, if you were going to talk in this way, you would have to talk about morality. Morale is more about, how would we define that?
Between
Um,
good and bad. I mean,
no, morale is more about whether you're willing to do something. So if you talk about the morale of the staff in your lab, Like if it's low, they don't feel like going to work every day. If they've got good morale, it means they're kind of ready to work.
Mm,
They're willing. They talk about the morale of soldiers, so that word doesn't really fit
okay.
here. Um, and then personal status would fit in some circumstances, but not here because this isn't really um, about their social level in a hierarchy, or it values is kind of the only one that
Yeah.
fits.
But
Yeah,
when yeah, one question regarding the moral, I don't know how to pronounce moral. Yeah,
morale. Yeah,
morale. Yeah, it is written confidence. I mean,
yeah,
confidence of what? I mean, confidence of being courage or the team's morale
yeah.
was high. What does it mean? I mean the it was high incompetence. Yeah,
No, it means everyone's
ready.
ready and willing to work. They're confident to work.
So
Um,
when my colleagues, for example, no one is present today. Yeah, so it means that they don't have any
they
moral.
might
Yeah,
have low morale.
no
Yeah.
more.
Or it could be a sign that they're just resting. It doesn't like, are they bringing confident energy to their jobs usually?
Yeah, they want to rest to be ready for the other next day.
Yeah. Um, and like, are people getting along well? That's part of it as well. Um, whereas values is much more consistent with what's,
Personal values. Yeah.
yeah, like what relationship do they individually have, their beliefs have to those different topics.
Yeah. Can you explain this sentence, Adam, and articulate what these carriers are valuable or why
It
this
has to be
carrier?
why.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, can you explain this? I mean,
Mm. Okay, so in the context of the full sentence, it's saying that science curricula need to more clearly demonstrate career pathways that science can offer and articulate why these careers are valuable, meaningful, and rewarding. So you're saying you're the sentence is about career.
career. Yeah.
It's about, if you go into the sciences, here are the careers that you could have, and this is why you might like doing them. So why is the only one that kind of logically fits there?
Amazing. Yeah, I got perfect. And let me